Okay guys, so welcome back to another penny stock episode. In this one, we are looking at a very cheap stock at about 1.8 cent. However, this one does really have some potential. So obviously looking at this one over the past 2 or 3 days, we're looking at a big increase of about 160%. Honestly, over the last day, we are seeing a bit of a decrease, and we could be asking ourselves the question now, looking at the end of today especially, is the sell-off almost over, and are we going to see this one go back up soon? And ultimately, is now a good time to buy Bant stock? Well, of course, in tonight's episode, I'm giving all of my opinions and all that kind of good stuff. If it sounds like a plan, please do leave a like and subscribe, and of course, we are going to jump straight in. Of course, before we do begin guys, I am not a financial advisor, but with that being said, we are just going to jump straight into the episode and have a look at how this one has been moving. So like I said guys, realistically we are looking at some very decent gains over the past few days, and of course somebody did ask me to look at this one more recently, and that is why we are doing it in tonight's episode. So yeah, honestly guys, I am seeing some kind of decent growth on this one, and this was mainly over the 19th of January of course, and from that point, you know what, we were up about 157% in one day. Now of course, subsequently, we saw a bit of a sell-off from the highs, and the highs were almost at 3 cents. So yeah, we went down a little bit from there, putting us at a low point of about 1.7 cents. And from there, we went up a little bit today, I do believe. And of course, from there, you know what, we were down for the rest of the day. So kind of unfortunate on the later part of today. But overall, you know what, it was kind of to be expected in my opinion. And the reason why I say that is because, of course, let's face the facts, guys. Today, we're down 17% according to Google. Looking at the gains that we have made previously of 157%, you know, is hardly a big decrease at all. So of course, looking at this one for the long term, it would help us to understand what the company does, and we are going to Yahoo Finance for this one. So guys, looking on Yahoo Finance, we can see that according to them, Bant Inc., a product and service company, engages the distribution and integration of advanced low-altitude unmanned aerial vehicle systems. So of course, take what you will from that, but you know, we can kind of understand where we are going with that one. And of course, I would recommend that you did your own research into this one, but that is basically a general overview of the company. So looking at this one into the next few days, guys, I would definitely see a reversal coming potentially in the shares price. And the reason why I say that is because now it looks like we may be starting to level out for tomorrow, and ultimately, in my opinion, and of course, like I said, I am not a financial advisor, but in my opinion, that is what I would like to see tomorrow. I would like to see it start to flatten out, and if that is the case, I think we're in a good position to, you know, hopefully trade flat for 1 or 2 days. I think if that is the case, we are in a great standing for the next part of the, you know, next week, and of course, the later part of this week to hopefully see this one hit back in the green and hopefully continue on that path to growth. Obviously, on the other hand, if we do see another day of sell-off, honestly, I don't think it's too bad as long as it does end quite quickly, because yes, we are kind of losing a bit of our gain now, but overall, guys, we need to look at this one realistically, okay? We are up an insane amount, and personally, if we were to go down a small amount, I would not be too worried, because, you know, taking everything into a context, basically, it's not as much of a big decrease as it does appear. So obviously, in that context, it could potentially be a good opportunity to buy the dip right now, as we could possibly see some more growth coming in the future. But looking at this one overall, guys, in my personal opinion, I would definitely say it's going to be a more risky play, and I say that with a lot of penny stocks, and the reason is because, you know, when we are in the standing that we are right now with these penny stocks, whether they are or are not good companies, oftentimes they do get pumped and dumped, and that is not necessarily a bad thing. And the reason why I say it's not a bad thing is because oftentimes after we do see that pump and dump end, we actually see it start to flatten out and sometimes even make a decent amount of growth back. And we've seen that with many different stocks in the past. But right now we are in that standing where we are not too sure how much lower it is going to go. But in my personal opinion, if I did have to speculate, I wouldn't say it would go much lower. And I would like to see this one start to level out and hopefully actually reverse into the next week, if not the later part of this week. So overall, guys, it's a very interesting company. It's a very interesting company indeed. We don't really cover stocks in this sector, and I think it definitely could be a unique investing opportunity. But of course, if you are looking for this one for the short term, you know, to make a big profit off this one, honestly, I would definitely wait until tomorrow and see what tomorrow does bring, and potentially, you know, wait till the later part of tomorrow, i.e. midday. And of course, if we are flat, like I said, potentially is a confirmation of this one going back up in the next day or two. And of course, if we are down a little bit, I would look for it to end towards the later part of the day, and then maybe we could be in a good position to see the same reversal on the next day. But overall, guys, I do think we are kind of due this one to go back up very soon, and I would honestly love to see that. So I hope you enjoyed the quick video, guys. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.